Today's topic will be on how to use 紫微斗数 Feng Shui to enhance wealth in our lives. As all of us have already known, 紫微斗数 is an astrological system of analysis that is based on your date and time of birth in order to form a chart that consists of the 12 domains and subsequently plotting the 40 major stars and the subsequent minor stars, which total amount to 108 stars, in order to provide you with an in-depth analysis of your life. And within 紫微斗数 system of analysis, all right, before I proceed, let me show you a typical chart of a 紫微斗数destiny birth chart. Right, this is a very common kind of birth chart. In ancient time, people plot the 紫微斗数 chart in a circle, but due to the advancement of technology, right, we all use handphone nowadays, and usually to fit into the handphone or the software, the computer screen, people nowadays will prefer to plot the 紫微斗数 chart in a rectangular shape or a shape of a square, all right. But nonetheless, this is not important. Most importantly is to analyze what chart, all right, what stars are found within the chart, what stars are found within specific domains within the chart, in order for you to come out with a very accurate and in-depth analysis for someone's destiny. And before I proceed further, please allow me to share my video link to my followers. It will only take a minute. And feel free to ask me any questions that are related to 紫微斗数 and even other form of if you have any other concerns that are related to Feng Shui as well, you are welcome to ask me during this live video, and I will do my best to assist. A lot of people entering into the year 2023, which is the year of Kui Mao, actually don't know that they are offending Tai Shui. And the offending of Tai Shui is actually, in the Bazi school of analysis, is actually to analyze any forms of heavenly stems or earthly branches that are in a conflicting, harming, clashing relationship with the year heavenly stem and earthly branches, which are the Kui Mao, right? So, for example, if you have the factor or the earthly branch factor such as You will clash with Mao, and Zi will be in a conflicting relationship with Mao. And for example, Paul, all right, Paul is in a Chen is in a Paul or a kind of destroying relationship with Mao. All these earthly branches will all form a conflicting relationship or offending relationship with Tai Shui, all right? A lot of my viewers don't know, and right after entering into the year 2023, a lot of them complain to me that new problems have been coming up, appearing within their lives, all right? So after analyzing their birth chart, then I realized that a lot of them are having this kind of conflating, harming, or destroying relationship within their birth chart, all right? Just to give you a quick example, right, before I proceed further to introduce you to the concept of 紫微风水, or the 紫微 flying star 风水, all right, to be more precise, all right. I just want to show you an example that one of my clients is actually offending feng shui this year, all right, and she actually have no idea that he's offending Tai Shui, all right. This client is currently going through the destiny trend or the decade trend of Ren Zi, and Zi is actually having a conflicting relationship of with Kui Mao, which is this year, all right. That's the reason my client is having various problems in life, such as mother falling sick, entering into the hospital due to unknown illnesses with the respiratory system. He also currently lost his job for essential. So before I proceed to talk about 紫微 Feng Shui, it would be very important for you to remember that you must pray to Tai Shui of the year if you are offending Tai Shui. Right， 就是呢，在我说这个紫微风水之前呢，我要先告诉大家了，很多的客人还有我的学生嘛，进入了这个2023年癸卯年的时候， 都突然间很多事情发生，很多问题发生，有些呢就母亲生病然后呢有些呢就丢去了他们的那些工作了。为什么呢？因为呢我们犯太岁不只是我们出生的那个12生肖犯太岁的那些所谓的大师告诉你们的12生肖是很肤浅的一个看太岁的方法。真正要看太岁的方法是要看你整个八字的命盘，看你月份，看你日期还有时间，甚至你的大运我们的10年大运都有这个犯太岁的可能的如果你好像打个比喻说一下犯太岁的事情，现在说这个紫微风水之前要说一下风水要说一下犯太岁的事情。这个年份是癸卯年嘛，对不对？我们都知道这个年份2023年是癸卯年。那有什么东西会跟这个卯有一个刑科的关系第一就是用另外一个颜色啦，酉你在你八字的月份、日期、时间、大运年、月、日、时，还有大运，如果都看到有的话，你是冲太岁，这个叫做冲太岁如果呢，你有这个子水，这个我要告诉大家因为呢，很多我的学生跟客人突然间出了问题，他不知道他们自己犯了太岁，所以你有子就是刑太岁在你的年、月、日、时、大运有子 right? If you are having this 子 within your birth chart, having it at your year, month, day, or time, or at your decade trend, you are also having a conflating relationship with Tai Sui. Okay? All right. So the next one that you have to take note of is the Chen. Chen, of course, as all of us know, is the dragon. All right, is the dragon. Right? It is having a poor relationship. It's a destroying relationship. All right. So in a way, if you are having this Chen within your year, day, time of birth, and also within your 十年大运 or the decade trend, you are also having a destroying relationship with the Tai Sui. All right, so it is not to be taken lightly. All right. Additionally, Wu will also have a Xing or Hai. Right, relationship. Okay, Wu is the horse. All right. So if you are having this Wu within your destiny chart, which is the year, within your year, month, day, and time of birth, you also really have to take look, okay, of all these relationship. All right, you are offending Tai Sui, 犯太岁了offending 太岁。So it will be very important for you to pray to Tai Sui, all right? If you don't know how to pray to Tai Sui, all right, please let me know. Because if you anyhow pray to Tai Sui, it will also bring about a first effect to your life, all right? So I will be able to assist you to pray to Tai Sui if you don't know how to pray to Tai Sui yourself, okay? At a proper Taoist temple, all right? This is one of my clients whom I'm existing, all right, to pray to Tai Sui, all right. So if you really don't know how to pray to Tai Sui, don't anyhow pray to Tai Sui, all right. Some of you just go to temple, just like a few steaks and some burn some papers. It's not as simple as that, all right. You have to write down your date and time of birth, all right, your name both in English and Chinese. Best, all right. If you can also write have the kind of proper set of incense paper, all right? You have to choose the right type of papers to burn, choose the auspicious timing to conduct this pray Tai Sui, all right? By Tai Sui is something that I will advise all my clients to conduct, all right, at the beginning of the year. Because 在我那么多年呢，20多年呢，看风水、看八字紫微斗数这些年来呢，犯太岁呢是最容易出问题的。好，可是你很多人都不懂自己犯太岁，因为你的 year right，your year month day time and lastly your decade trend all have to be analyzed to see whether you are offending Tai Sui in the year 2023. Okay, so it's not to be taken lightly. A lot of people may even go to go to prison, lost their job, break up with their girlfriend or boyfriend, divorce, have abortion, or a lot of problems, car accidents, operation, a lot of problems can happen if you are offending Tai Sui. All right, so it is really for your for your good that I'm highlighting this to you. All right, before I move on to 紫微风水。紫微风水, as I have already mentioned, right, 紫微 is actually one of the most powerful system of analysis in terms of astrological reading. All right, and in terms of 紫微风水, we always have the flying star. Okay, the 4 flying star are called. All right, let me open my 化禄、化权、化克，还有化忌。All right, in terms of English, all right, they are the wealth catalyst, the authority catalyst, the fame catalyst, and the problem catalyst. Okay, all these are the 4 kind of catalysts that will influence the characteristics of specific domains within our 紫微斗数 birth chart. Within a 紫微斗数 birth chart, we basically have the 12 domains. All right. For example, we have the 命宫, which is the life domain, the parents domain 父母. Okay. All right. Followed by the 福德, which is the containment domain. Some people like to call it the mind karmic domain because it also influences our thoughts and behavior. Then followed by our career domain, 事业, followed by our friends domain. In the past, it's actually also related to 奴仆, which is our servants or our subordinates, all right? But in terms of modern time, we usually use the term friends domain because in modern times, it usually cover our the aspects that are related to wealth, all right? So to quickly run it through, we also have the wealth domain, all right? 十二宫, 财帛, all right, which is one of the most important domain in our 紫微斗数 birth chart. And this is the domain that I will focus more on for today's sharing, all right? Of course, just to quickly run through, we also have the children's domain. We also have the spouse domain. We also have the siblings domain. And also, lastly, of course, going back, right, is the life domain, all right? It's a circle. It runs in a circle. And in terms of 紫微斗数, the flying star actually for wealth, right? The flying star for wealth actually follows certain sequence, right? Regardless of who you are, you will have this flying star or the wealth catalyst flying star within your birth chart. Okay. So before I proceed further, let me take a look at the comments first. Thank you very much for watching. Good evening, Facebook user. Someone who kept anonymous. I believe it's because of my group that is called Indirect Wealth Hackers. The group, right, actually set the the viewers to be viewing this video anonymously. But you can actually do the setting by yourself to make yourself known. All right, if you so prefer. Thank you very much, Mr. On, for watching, and Mr. Jerry. Good evening to you also. Another Facebook user. Thank you very much for watching, Mr. William. Board, do I offend Tai Sui this year? Let me take a look. Perhaps both I will get back to you privately via the WhatsApp later on, right? So I will continue to talk about this 紫微风水, right? Which is one of the most powerful method of enhancing wealth, all right? In terms of 紫微风水, 紫微风水 will look at your 化禄. 化禄 is the wealth catalyst. Whatever star that 化禄 is being paired with will bring about prosperity, will bring about great wealth, will bring about financial opportunities. And how do we go about finding out where exactly is the direction of your 化禄 star? In terms of 紫微斗数, okay, in terms of 紫微斗数, the 化禄, right, which is right here, the wealth catalyst, is flying to different star or flying to different domains within the 紫微斗数 birth chart to be paired with certain star to bring about financial opportunities or financial kind of advancement or great wealth. So if you have the 天干, the heavenly stems of 甲 within your birth chart, the life domain, all right? Because within each specific domain, there will be heavenly stems and earthly branches, all right, for your info. So if you have the 甲 within your life domain, then the 廉政 star will be paired with 化禄. If you have the 乙 at your life domain, all right, then your 天机 star will be paired with 化禄. If you have 丙, then 天同 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 定, 太阴 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 午, 他南 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 子, 武曲 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 艮, 太阳 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 辛, 巨门 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 壬, 天南 will be paired with 化禄. If you have 癸, 破军 will be paired with 化禄. All right. Whatever I'm talking about right now will not be understandable to beginners. All right. So don't be confused and don't worry so much. If you don't understand, WhatsApp me in private. All right. I will explain to you where exactly is your 化禄 star. How do we go about finding out the direction of your 化禄 star? Is to look at your 紫微斗数 birth chart. All right. For example, this is a typical 紫微斗数 birth chart. As I mentioned before, 紫微斗数 birth chart basically consists of 12 domains. The 12 domains actually are representing the 12 directions of our compass. All right. If you have watched my earlier lessons on Feng Shui, you will learn that in Feng Shui we have the 24山, right? This is the 24山, right? The compass, the the 罗根, all right? I use a digital versions because I'm someone who prefer to use technology. Okay, so these are the 24山, and actually they represent the 8 directions. And actually the 8 directions can also be subdivided into 12 subsectors, which are reflected by your 紫微斗数 birth chart. And by analyzing all these location of the 化禄 star, you will be able to know which direction is your best direction for enhancing wealth. Okay, and in terms of the full talisman, right? Which I learned this from doing my monkhood. All right, doing my monkhood when I was in Thailand, right? I studied the Yan from Long Po Som Lake. All right, the temple is situated in Pe. Long Po Som Lake is exactly the same Long Po who conduct the Buddha status adoption, and also to conduct the candle ritual. All right, the candle ritual, the Yan, as you can see, right, that is written on the candle, as all of you can see, right, is actually right passed down by the temple from few thousand years ago. All right, therefore the candle ritual is basically using a very powerful Yan, all right, for wish granting effects, for wealth enhancing effects, for there are various types of Yan with various types of effects. All right, and all these are cooperated, right, for good health, for loving kindness from people, which is called metta, right, in Thai, and also to protect you from accidents, or etc. For example, you may get into minor accidents, but you will not kill yourself or die a tragic death. All right, all these are for protection effects. All right, so I actually learned all this from Long Po Som Lake, the Yan. All all right, the yan. Okay, so this is the example of the yan that I derive or I have designed, okay, for one of my clients. Okay, it is really based on his 紫微斗数 birth chart, right? His 化禄 is right at the northwest, all right, at the northwest. Okay, if you don't know how to identify your direction for the 化禄, remember, message me in private. Okay, I'll be able to check for you. And subsequently, if you are able to find out the right direction to place the correct yan, all right, yan is a form of talisman, all right, 是一种咒语它是能够启动某一方面的一种能量，好像你需要催财你需要催财的话，你可以用催财的符来帮你好像帮你让自己的财富会能够有一个能够有一个好的一个发展打个比喻，这个就是我其中一个呢帮客人写的一个符了所以全部的符呢都是跟着客人的那个八字跟着客人的八字而来写的或者呢跟你们分享一下我给客人写的符。所以呢，就很多客人已经跟我请了很多很多的符了所以呢，这些符都是设计的，好像这些符就是呢，纳释放财的符 ，right? The four directions, wealth enhancing talisman, different types of talisman, incorporating both Taoist and Thai talisman into the符, alright? Basically to help clients with different requests, alright? To help them in different areas in their life, all right? All these are designed according to the date of and time of birth of the individual, all right? So what is most important in terms of the usage of this 紫微飞星符？紫微风水化禄灵符right? Is really the point really is to first you need to find out the direction. What is the direction of your 化禄? If best, you also find out certain stars that are for wealth enhancing effects. For example, 武曲, 太阴, what else you have? 禄存. All right, these are just some examples. All right, I will not go in depth because most of you are beginners. You will not know all the characteristics of the different stars that are within the birth chart. But I will still perhaps teach you some of the auspicious stars, 紫微 star for wealth. All right, for example, even 天府 is a positive stars for wealth. 天贵 and 恩官 all right, all these are positive stars, and you really need your date and time of birth in order to be able to plot it properly. Okay, right? The reason why, all right, the reason why you know, right? A lot of people like to find feng shui practitioners to go to their house to analyze their house feng shui. But why is it that after checking their house feng shui, most of the clients still don't experience any form of positive progress or positive improvements in terms of wealth? And interestingly, all right, given that most house facing in Singapore are similar, because most of us stay in HDB or condo, given that the house layouts are similar, are the same, the house facing is the same, the house floor plan is the same, the rooms direction are the same, why is it that each of us will earn completely different salary? The reason is because according to each person's birth chart, our 化禄 star, our 紫微 star, our 禄存 star, our 恩官 star, our 天贵 star, our 天府 star are all located into different directions. And you cannot have a proper feng shui arrangement or modification without taking into the direction of the positive stars into consideration. Nonetheless, if you know 紫微斗数, then you will be able to find out very clearly where exactly all the positive stars are within your life. So you can actually place the positive items such as the wealth enhancement food, all right, which I have showed you earlier on, into the right area within your life. Okay, all these are for wealth enhancing wealth enhancing uh effect, which is very strong. I personally also use it in my life. All right, as I have told you earlier on, right, I know all of you may thought that feng shui is my full-time job. Feng shui is actually not my full-time job, to be honest. Okay, it's just my hobby. All right, my full-time job is actually I actually owns dental kind of laboratory in Singapore, and it is the largest dental laboratory in Singapore. All right, so what we actually produce, right, is this kind of implants, dental implants, surgical instruments for dentists, or different types of dental kind of what I call uh, pe- therapeutic devices. All right, for example, dentures, crowns and bridge, for example, braces, for example. Okay, so this is actually my full-time job. All right, I'm not a full-time feng shui practitioner. All right, feng shui and 八字 reading and 紫微斗数 is actually just one of my passions. It's just one of my passions, which I use, also to help other people. Okay, so I also find it positive, right? Because being able to set up a business that is the largest in Singapore, right? All these you are seeing are the most kind of famous dentists and famous dental practitioners, all right, both in Singapore and in other countries, all right. So I feel that my business, all right, is being able to be improved, all right, due to my knowledge of feng shui and 八字 and 紫微斗数. Okay, so I myself I believe in it because it worked for me. So I hope that by sharing my knowledge, it will also benefit other people. All right, all these are actually helpful if you are able to, of course, use uh the right method to increase the positive effect in your life, in terms of career, in terms of wealth, in terms of business, in terms of relationship. All right, but you really need to find the proper lineage. All right, I study all this by traveling to Thailand. Okay, right, I have spent about 10 years in Thailand learning from different masters. For example, Ajahn Macy, all right, to learn astrological reading from her. Long Po Somnik is my latest teacher. All right, Long Po Somnik is my latest teacher. Okay, who taught me different yan, all right, how to use them in the correct way. All right, so what I do, right, actually is like I combine all forms of knowledge that I've learned into my own unique school of philosophy, astrological and feng shui philosophy. All right, I learned 八字, I learned 紫微斗数, I learned feng shui, I learned Thai astrology, I learned Thai talisman, I learned Taoist talisman, and all of them I will combine it into a school of knowledge. All right, into a system of practice that can help my clients. All right, and and all these are from proper doctrines and proper lineages. Okay, I don't anyhow create a line gems, that is only cost you $4, but I sell you $200. All right, I won't do that. All right, all my knowledge are from a lot of long from years of traveling from to visit different masters in Thailand, in Hong Kong, in Taiwan. All right, all these are from proper cultivation and from proper learning. All right, so I hope that my knowledge and my my sharing will be helpful, right, to my friends, to my followers, to my viewers, because right, sometimes, right, our own hard work may not be enough to improve the situations within our own life, to be honest. Okay, a lot of times, right, we really need some form of help. What I meant by the some form of help is that sometimes, right, in life, right, beside our hard work, sometimes we really need to leverage upon um, unconventional knowledge and wisdom. To be honest, I personally and someone who conduct business, all right, I know about 80% or 90% of my friends who also own businesses, they also have their personal private 八字 consultants or feng shui consultants to help them in their businesses. All right. This is no joke because a lot of things, right, in terms of business, it's all about chances and all about opportunities and how to go about finding the right timing, the right chances, pairing with the right people, the right business associates, finding the right suppliers, venturing into the right country, the right direction to launch your business plans, the right timing, the right hour. All these are important factors in terms of the running of business. And all this cannot be analyzed using conventional knowledge. You may have the perfect statistic in terms of how to launch your business, where to launch your business, but ultimately you would still feel if you are not catching the right timing, having the right feng shui, having the business partners that are compatible with your 八字 or 紫微斗数 birth chart, for etc. Okay, so all these factors have to be taken into consideration. All right, and I'm sharing all this with you because it helped me. All right, so I hope that it will help you. All right. So to do a quick summary of what has happened so far, all right. As I had promised, everything I have promised I will do. All right. For example, this candle ritual has already been performed during the entering of spring. Okay, Chinese New Year entering of spring. Okay. So thank you all for the participation to support the temple. All right. Total there were about 80. All right. About 80 participants. All right, for this candle ritual. All right, all together. All right. There's next round of candle ritual will take place in March. Okay. So feel free to let me know if you are interested to participate. Just provide me with your name and your time, sorry, your name and your date of birth. And if you want to, you can also provide me with your prayer request. Certain devotees have also adopted the Buddha statues, and it is actually a very auspicious kind of ritual. What it does is that it incorporates your destiny information, and through the chanting and the prayer of Long Po or Long Po Som Lik, right? Your destiny information will be put together with the Buddha, and this Buddha will be placed, all right, will be placed within the temple for chanting every single day, all right. As you know, every single day the Thai monks will wake up in the morning, and then they will have the kind of prayer sessions, and they are actually reciting prayers for you. Of course, you can put you can also include the destiny info of your family members as well. All right, so that your family members will likewise be able to be benefited from such a prayer ritual. All right, every single day the monks will pray for you in the temple, and as you can see, after the prayer, the Buddha will be placed at the temple itself, right at the altar, right at the altar. All right. Sorry that my blur background is a little bit not so clear today. So it will be placed for worshiping. All right, at the temple. Okay. So basically, it is a very positive way to enhance your the auspicious chi that is related to your destiny, because during the prayer ritual your destiny information will resonate with the prayer, and it will eventually bring about positive effects into your life in terms of wealth, in terms of career developments, in terms of relationship, for etc. Okay, so another update is that the life liberation will also be taking place very soon. So if you are interested to take part, all right, do let me know, right? Usually I will arrange for frogs, for fishes to be released, all right, back into a natural setting, right? You'll be contacted in Thailand. So so it will also be a very positive ways for you to cultivate positive karma, because the saving of each single life, right? 就 不管你是救人还是救动物哦，救生命的话就等于建七质的浮头啊。It's like building a pagoda that is 7 levels high, all right, in terms of Buddhist text, all right. So whatever life forms you save, all right, you are actually cultivating very positive memories that is equivalent to the building of 7 levels pagoda, all right. So I will encourage you all to participate. Lastly, if you really don't know how to pray to Tai Sui, or you are not sure that whether you have done it correctly, let me know. All right, I will be able to arrange for you. All right. So yeah. So do keep in touch with me also if you are interested, right? To find out where exactly is your Hualu direction, basing on your date and time of birth. Okay. After identifying your Hualu direction, I will also teach you how to place the Fu talisman properly at the correct area. All right. This Fu talisman, all right, can be put at the correct direction forever, unless you really want to specifically check on your yearly flying star or the monthly flying star to further enhance your wealth. Then I will also help you to analyze accordingly，就是呢会帮你分析好像每一年每个月你的飞星是去了哪里，我都可以帮你分析所以呢，在华语呢，用华语说一次了就是呢，这些呢符咒呢，都是我去泰国我已经在泰国10年了就是跟不同的高僧高僧大德所以呢去学的这些东西并不是乱自己发明，好像什么 Line Jam 那种自己乱发明4块钱卖你200块的东西我在泰国呢出家，跟不同的师傅学，我自己也是花很多钱去学习这些东西的，坦白说，花的数目也是不少可是呢，我觉得是值得只要值得去学，能够帮助自己跟帮助别人都值得都是值得的因为呢怎么说呢，钱不是最重要的事情，最重要是价值你如果呢你找到有价值的东西，你去学呢，你一辈子都可以得益所以就是为什么我学最好的 knowledge， 跟那些老师学最好的好像最好的 astrological knowledge 还有风水的东西算命的东西看相那些东西，好像这个 candle ritual， 新加坡很多所谓的师傅都做每个月做一次。还有呢，他们是怎么样做的？我告诉你，他们是怎么样做的新加坡的那种所谓的师傅有时候呢，真的我看到那种所谓的新加坡的那种师傅，我都看到翻白眼为什么翻白眼呢？就是呢，他们就是随便随便就放在那个店里面的门口了随便放在店里面的门口，那个蜡烛他们是多小个这样就叫做一个 candle ritual 了。那个蜡烛在哪里？只是一块好像 tissue paper 的一个什么符咒了有没有写你的名字上去？有没有写你的生日？我不知道了小小的一砍灯，他就收你100多块了，对不对而且这些钱都是他们自己收的。我这个在佛庙里面做的 candle ritual 呢，all proceedings goes to the temple 这些 candle 都是佛庙里面自己做的 ，OK？ 所以呢，也会放你的那个出生日期你的那个生日你的出生日期年份，你的那个 prayer request 全部都有做，全部资料都好好写下来的 ，OK？ 不会乱来你看这种什么 candle ritual 呢？它是有没有你的生日？有没有你的名字？有没有你的 prayer request？ 它放在 candle ritual 前面是什么？可能就是那个龙沟了，一大乱的草，一个龙沟前面帮你做 candle ritual 了可是呢，没有办法了，他们都只是赚钱了然后呢，只是为了赚钱，然后呢，做 candle ritual 的时候呢，就做什么呢？平时每天就骂粗话说问候你妈妈，问候你爸爸，然后呢，做 candle ritual 那一天呢，就穿了一个什么好像很像一个大师的衣服了一个大师的衣服呢，然后跳一个舞然后就帮你做一个 candle ritual。他本身自己也不是高僧，对不对前面就是龙沟了，你看得到的不懂那个 positive energy 在哪里？ 我们说话都是有一个能量的，你平时每天就问候人家妈妈爸爸的然后呢帮你做 candle ritual 那一天呢就穿上一个谱，然后帮你什么随便念念经就做一个 candle ritual 了所以呢我不赞同这样的做法，要做就找最好的所以呢我找的都是最好的师傅这个全部的那种咒语啊，那种写下来的都是几千年庙里面留下来的整个环境都是佛庙里面的环境了然后呢请的都是高僧做的请的都是高僧念经所以我不会跟你乱来你们喜欢自己乱来，你们可有自己的后果了，也是要自己的自己要有时候呢我不说了这些话我不说了可是呢真的那些呢乱拜太岁那些，我很多客人呢喜欢跳来跳去，今天看这个师傅，明天看那个师傅帮他拜太岁了，他就进医院瘫痪了有手了所以呢不是开玩笑的，这些东西你们不可以乱做，你们乱做了，到最后出来的那个结果只会是垃圾的结果。你找垃圾的那种师傅帮你做法事呢，出来的结果也是垃圾的结果就是那么简单。然后呢，谢谢 Mr. Raymond 的观看。然后呢，所以呢，真的你要认真改变自己的命运，就找一个认真帮你做事情的人。然后呢，要找那个帮你算命的，帮你看风水的，找那个师傅有 proper lineage 的不是呢随便在 internet 看了几个 article， 然后自己发明什么 nine gem 的那种随便帮你抽卡的那种，没有 theory 的，没有 lineage 的那一种呢，真的你们自己呢自己要怎么样处理自己的人生，这个是你们的选择可是呢，我只是呢永远相信一件事情，我学最好的东西，教你们最好的东西，也给你们最好的东西这个是我给我自己的一个承诺，也是给大家的一个承诺。那今天呢就说到这里了，希望呢大家今年真的要顺顺利利，好好的过。癸卯年并不是一年顺顺利利的一个年份因为呢子水跟卯是一个形的关系，子水就是癸水的天干了癸这个天干就是跟卯是一个形的一个关系，本身这个年份自己就行自己所以很多战争，很多世界大乱的事情，在2023年还是会发生如果你们自己本身的命格里面也是有犯太岁的话，也是要很小心，一定要好好的拜太岁，拜好了太岁了安好了那个化禄神符，或者呢每个就是呢你们好好的积功德把自己的那个不好的那种业力嘛减低了，你们自然可以好好的度过2023年，然后进入九运。进入九运这个世界又是不一样的世界了那个以后再跟你们详细的说。好，那今天就说到这里了，谢谢大家的一个观看。Thank you very much for watching. So I will see you all in the next live video. Thank you, Mr. Jerry, for watching. Thank you, Mr. Raymond. Thank you, Mr. On Board, Mr. Tay, William, and also the rest of the Facebook viewers. Thank you all and see you in the next live video. Bye bye.